Right. Okay. So, guys, welcome back. For this particular week, this is date 7 of December 2025. So, for last week, we entered on this trade alone. I usually take one or two trades in a week. This was the trade that we were taking. We were buying this currency and we bought around here. Let me show you where we bought. We bought somewhere here. Yeah, the market went up, but since our stop losses were quite tight, stop losses, clear stop loss would have been down here, and TP is around up there. But well, our stop losses were much tighter than that. That's why entries should be very taken care of when we're looking at entries. So this is where I entered around here. Yeah, and we exited. Let me show you in H4 what happened. This is what actually happened. Okay, so we opened the week around here, somewhere around here. Yeah. So once the week opened, I entered the first position around that point, that position right there, and I had my stop losses somewhere around here. That means if I had not moved my stop loss, I would still be in it. Okay. Actually, it was somewhere around, yeah, somewhere around there. If I do remember clearly, let me see. Where was the weekly? Reset the chart. Let's see where that weekly ended. Yes, it was somewhere around there. So we entered at that point, but since we were not fully invested, so I usually add to my position. That is where you find yourself buying at this point, but as the market keeps giving you a better price, that's called dollar cost averaging. So as the market continues to drop down, you continue adding more to your position. So I ended up adding three more positions. Let me show you. Adding three more positions at consecutively at there and another one there. Yeah. After that, I brought up my stop losses to somewhere up here. Let me show you. Somewhere up there to ensure that I am not risking a huge amount. Yeah, and the trade took off. It really took off all the way, but it didn't get to the quite the desired price. We went up all the way up here. Once we came back, I entered another one. So I entered another trade right there, and let me show you. I added more positions right there, and another one also right there. But the market continued sell off where I closed off around here. I closed off at break even since I was not looking to hold through all this selling. And unfortunately, once I sold, this happened. Yeah, I missed out on that trade. But I'm kind of looking now to reduce on how I add more to my position because it's, well, greatly affecting me. So that was the only trade I took for this particular week, for the last week. That is the week prior to date 7 of 12th, 2025. Now, what am I looking to enter on this particular week? Now, this is NZD CAD. We At Friday we had news releases that actually increased the strength of CAD, and that's why you see this huge impulse move right there. That was only on Friday. If you check the day, you can see that Friday we had a really huge sell-off. This sell-off right here. To me, this confirms the downtrend we've been waiting for the NZD CAD. So for this particular week, I shall be putting an eye out for it, looking to enter around this area, or if the market seems to continue hunting some other people's stop losses, I can maybe add more positions once we get up here. But this is one of the trades that I'm looking to get. The reason why I'm selling it is, look at this right here. We have been selling. All right. So we came back, tested a major level of supply right here, and we have actually confirmed that this level is going to hold, as we have had this week closing below that level. So this means that coming next week, we shall be looking for entries around this area right here, looking to sell it all the way down here. We can first of all take our profits at this point, since you can see that when the market got there, it bought fast, but then I also came to test this level down here. So we can be looking to sell uh, next week this particular currency. So yeah, that is it. Removing that. Now you go on to the USD JPY. Okay, we have been buying, as you can see in the weekly chart, and we have come to retest a major weekly level. If you can see here, we have a weekly level that have been tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically several times. We have broken above around 3 weeks ago. We had another week from another also above it. We had this week coming to retest it. That is even after the news on CAD. CAD is Canada is very close to US. Actually, it's North America, part of North America, but it's not part of America. That means it can also show the strength of the dollar. So what we are looking at next week is for the market now to retest this area again. We can buy off of that area, have our stop losses decently placed, and wait for that 1:3 or 1:2 point something ratio. So this is another trade I'm looking to get. Understand that we had to wait for the market to come back down to give us a better price. This is like waiting for a discount. Okay, now going on to CADJPY, the one that I entered and didn't get to eat this movement. Woohoo! So now for this particular trade, we also see that the weekly chart has formed boldly above this moving up, above this level right here. If you can see, this is a level that actually pushed the market down and also acted as a support. If you can see here, the market really went up but came to get support from this level, then back up. So we are expecting such a thing can happen again, where we see the market coming down to retest this level, or even, but I don't expect it to come down all the way here. But so this could be a quick trade from here all the way up to these levels up here. So this is also a trade that I will still be looking at, despite the fact that I didn't get to eat it. Okay. The other trade is the GBPAUD. Okay, as you can see, we were waiting for this particular zone right here to be broken. This zone, I had drew it like several weeks ago. We broke below it and formed also a new lower low. So we are expecting the market could come to retest this low or maybe this one. So this is basically a quick one-off trade, maybe a day trade, where we can enter, risk about, I don't know, $100, get our $300 quick and easy money. So those would be the four markets that I'll be looking at. That is NZD CAD, where we're looking to sell it. USD JPY, we're looking to buy it. CAD JPY, also looking to buy. And GBP AUD, where we are looking to sell. There are also other markets that are quite interesting to me, but these ones are not quite yet ready. So I'll have to wait until they get ready. So that's about it. And see you next week.